Hello everyone, my name is Wilson. We are doing a Rivals over Ixalan draft on Magic Online. What do we got here? Some interesting cards. We got a Direfleet Neckbreaker, a Kumena's Awakening, Kitesail Corsair, Divine Verdict, Evolving Wilds, Jungle Worm Pioneer are all the cards that I'm looking at. So these three, and this guy. So out of all of these, the one that stands out to me is actually our rare, is Kumena's Awakening. I really like Kumena's Awakening because this format, especially compared to Rivals, Triple Rivals, is a lot slower, a lot slower. So we can look at cards like Kumena's Awakening and really plan for a longer game, picking up like Sailor of Means and just other defensive cards, and then using Kumena's Awakening just to bury our opponent in card advantage. So I'm going to take that and follow that up with a pretty nifty removal spell and a Reaver Ambush. If we were going to stay in color, Curious Obsession is okay. But not really what I want to be doing. I want to be removing creatures. I want to be slowly grinding our way to a later game, and then beating our opponent with like flyers, evasive creatures, slippery scoundrels, things like that. I know that we've drafted blue-black a couple of times in a row, but I think that it's one of the better archetypes in Rivals of Ixalan. Everything else in this pack, not really holding up to a premium removal spell. So we're going to take that. It also gets around things like Indestructible. So like Adanto Vanguard, it can get around that. And, it's a very, very good card. So we're going to take that. Follow it up with Bonus Hunger, Moment of Craving, or Negate. It's also a Dragon Hunter, but really it's between Bonus Hunger and Moment of Craving is what we're looking at here. And, I think I like the Moment of Craving a little bit more than Bonus Hunger, but just by a smidge, just by a little tiny bit. Yeah, I think we'll take this Moment of Craving. Gosh, I do like Bonus Hunger. The only problem is that there are a lot of 3-drops. So one thing in this format is you get a little bit clogged on 3. You also get a little clogged on 4. So picking up 2-mana Magic the Gathering cards is where we want to be at. Now we pick up another great removal spell, an Impale. All right. So one thing that I'm seeing is that we're seeing a lot of black. We're not seeing a lot of blue. But we're seeing a lot of premium black cards. So we're going to take all these premium black cards while we can and, figure out our other color when we get there. Well, if we're going to be black, Forerunner of the Coalition is pretty darn good. Better than any of this business here. So we're going to take this Forerunner of the Coalitions, be pretty happy with it. And here we could just take a Bad Horse. We could take an Arterial Flow, which is fine. It also, we're still kind of in the realm of being vampires. Not really, though, because we do want to be pirates to make this Coalition, Forerunner of the Coalition work. But I'm not going to take this Fanatical Firebrand to be able to make it work. Yeah, we're already pretty stacked on 4s, and I can see us getting even worse. I'd rather take something like a 3 to make it just a little bit more interesting, and then, start taking more 4s as we go along. Speaking of 4s, I'm not going to take either of these, but I will take a Sailor of Means. Helps us get up into the city's blessing. It also is a pirate, so it'll drain for 1. It also fixes our colors. It also. I'm going to take this Mausoleum Harpy. I've been pretty impressed with this. More impressed than Vampire Revenant? It's a good question. It is a good question. They are Both flyers, they both have 3 power. This has a chance of getting out of hand if you have the City's Blessing and start trading off some creatures. This can be taken down by things like Skullduggery, Dual Shot, Rampaging, whatever sword, the one that's a 4/4 for 2 red and a green. So we'll take this, be pretty happy with it. Alright, well we see a Direfleet Neckbreaker, and now we have a decision. So we can stick with our blue, and go with this, or we can go into red, pick this up, have a great way of tutoring it out. Yeah, I think I like the Direfleet Neckbreaker here. If for nothing else, just as a speculation pick, we'll definitely take a Fathom Fleet Border here. We could also just be blue-black splashing red and use the splash off of this. Here's another Vampire Revenant, but I think I'm just going to stick with this. There's also a Frilled Death Spitter, which could work with our Neckbreaker, but Pirates are more of a priority. All right, I'm going to take this Bravado. That's a great pickup here. And a Lizard, and a Negate just in case, and a Dark Inquiry in case our opponent's playing, what is it, the Black Dinosaur? I don't know. I don't know what that card's called. I never get the Black Dinosaur. Never lucky. All right, well, this is kind of what our deck is looking like right now. And here we see a Deadeye Brawler. So now we have a choice. We can ditch these 2 red cards and go for the Deadeye Brawler. We can ditch this red card and pick up the Deadeye Brawler and then splash this. Or there's Water Knot. I think we're going to just pick up the Deadeye Brawler and maybe just splash for the Direfleet Neckbreaker. So we'll pick this up, passing Trailblazer, Water Knot, and really nothing else, just these 2. So we'll pick that up. Be pretty happy with it. What do we got here? Got an Arch of Orazca. That's very interesting. There's also a Silvergill Adept, a Fathom Fleet Border, another Revenant. I think I'm going to take this Arch of Orazca? Really? We get into a deep, deep late game. It could be very good. But are we going to get to a deep, deep late game? We already have one card that wants us to go to a deep late game. Yeah, and I think it's better. I mean, if I'm paying 5 mana to draw a card, do I want a 2-drop to go along with it? I mean, we're not going to have many, if any, Merfolk in our deck. Yeah, I'm going to take the Arch. I don't know if that's the right pick there, but hey, this is where we are. There's a Tomb Robber. Tomb Robber is interesting. We could get to a point where we're drawing a lot of cards and then pitching them to the Tomb Robber and exploring. It's not great, though. There's also a Crashing Tide, which is pretty great. And then like a Stormfleet Swashbuckler. I'll take the Tomb Robber, but I'm not happy doing so. I don't think that it's a very good card, but hey, we'll use this for science. We'll figure out if it's good or not. Deadeye Righauler, perfect card to pick up. Very happy with that. I'd like to pick up some more 2-drops. 2-drops are what we need. Admiral's Orders, Riverwise Augur, Unplayables. I guess we're taking the Admiral's Orders. I don't even know if we're going to play it. We'll put it in the sideboard for right now and just know that it's there. Well, getting paid, getting paid. We'll take this over the Dinosaur Hunter. Yeah. Yeah. Now we have another Silvergill Adept over nothing. So we'll take Silvergill. It's not a 2-drop. It'll be a 5-drop. But, ooh, Dinosaur Hunter. That's a good pickup. Over Voracious Vampire. Yeah. Yep. Here's a Vampire Revenant. I don't know if we're going to be playing the Direfleet Neckbreaker. Looks interesting, but I just don't know. We'll take this Vampire Revenant. Ooh, another Fathom Fleet Border. And we'll take that, for sure. Put you with your friend. And River Darter or Unplayable, so we'll take River Darter. Ooh, a Grasping Scoundrel. Okay. Alright, alright. Grasping Scoundrel can be fine. It's much better with things like Direfleet Neckbreaker. But we'll just have to see, where this draft takes us. I'll take the foil. Always take the foil. Another Vampire Revenant. It's a good card. I like these double Deadeye Brawlers. That's a pretty good pickup. And straight up blank. Just actual nothing. Got Ixalan. Well, we got Ixalan pretty hard. What do we take since we got Ixalan? March of the Drowned, Storm Sculptor. Storm Sculptor could be interesting. We could pick up like the Rig Hauler, Sailor of Means, Forerunner. Yeah. Not thrilled. Not thrilled. I guess we'll... Oh, gosh. I guess we'll take March of the Drowned. I mean, it's a 1-mana draw too, which is fine. I'll take this Deadeye Plunderers. That's a pretty good pickup. Better than Depths of Desire and Queen's Base Holder. Yeah, we'll pick that up. Seems good. Prosperous Pirates, Water Trap Weaver, Siren's Ruse. We could take, excuse me, we could take the Water Trap Weaver and then have it a Merfolk in our deck to do that. Take a Prosperous Pirates to get us up into the City's Blessing range a little faster. But really, this is the only... Well, I guess we also have Arch and Kumena's Awakening. Yeah, maybe it's Prosperous Pirates. Alright. Also gives us more incentives to splash. As much as I want to look out Dispersal, I think Direfleet Hoarder is 100% the pick here. It's probably like 98% the pick, and this is 2%. So we'll pick up Direfleet Hoarder. And a Run Aground. Okay, okay. Yeah. You dive down? Okay. Alright. We can take a dive down. Over nothing? Then we'll definitely take a dive down. Kitesail Freebooter. Ooh la la. We'll take you for sure. Over Kopala, who's just not good. So we'll take a Kitesail Freebooter. Yeah, this looks good. This looks like our deck so far. Alright. Interesting pick here. There's a Direfleet Hoarder, but then there's also a Skymarch Bloodletter. I think that we're going to take the Hoarder, probably taking out, I don't know, Grasping Scoundrels. Yeah, I don't really like Grasping Scoundrels in this deck. We'll definitely take another Direfleet Hoarder, though. And there's this, so we'll take a Sculptor and another 2-drop. Alright. Well, I mean, this looks fine. We have a deck that can just dominate a late game. Just absolutely dominate a late game. And we have a lot of good removal spells in Impale, Reaver Ambush, Moment of Craving. We can card advantage our opponent with Arterial Flow. Ooh, Siren's Ruse? Siren's Ruse may actually be pretty good. We got the Prosperous Pirates. We have Deadeye Rig Hauler. We have the Brawl. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be taking this. And I think that I'm going to play it over this Dive Down. Or maybe over this Arterial Flow. Yeah, yeah. Cobbled Wings is good. Yeah. And land. Alright, cool. Yeah, I like this deck. This looks pretty good. We don't have any, like, huge boom boom rares. But I think it's fine. I think it's a pretty fine deck. Alright, so here's what I'm looking at. No changes to the deck from the draft. We're going 8 and 8. Yeah, we're going to run it. It's Tomb Robber. I don't know about you, but, you know, we'll see how you do. All right, be back for round 1.